I like the details on his armor. You can tell that they really, you know, thought about it when they decided to put it in a museum. Now this one, on the other hand, this one is kind of a piece of shit artwork. This would never make it to a museum, but this one over here, this one, oh, sorry, just doing my normal assessment for what belongs in a museum and what doesn't, because I'm Indiana Jones, aka welcome back to Let's Play Kita Sekiro Edition. So now that we've killed a bunch of bosses that you can kill, I'm basically at a dead end at this point. The only way I can progress the story is to finish off Ashina Castle and progress the game. So at the moment, all the side areas I've done, all that, as far as I know, I think I've done everything you can. So we're gonna go to the top of Ashina Castle now. But before I do that, there's one more place I'd like to go to. I think it's this spot. Oh, look at that bird nest I missed. I have to check it out. What is this bird nest? What does it contain? Ungo sugar. Senpo monks spread their candy across Ashina in honor of her military heroes. Sugar candy made in Senpo Temple. Is there anything else interesting there? No! By doing so, you endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Oh, so, yeah, physical attack stuff. You know, I think this is just back to the antechamber, isn't it? Somehow, how did I miss this then? If that is the antechamber. Dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. This ain't where I wanted to go. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, did I not go through here? I thought I showed this off. How am I missing items from here? Did I miss items back there? Eh? Eh? Holy crap. I totally forgot to go through here. Which is just another route you can take. I wanted to get Ishin's letter. A note left by Ishin in the watchtower. Perhaps Emma knows his current whereabouts. Dear Emma, the Ashina Castle gate has grown loud with the sound of scurrying. The Tengu will see to the rats. Worry not, Ishin. And if you remember, there was a Tengu that we met who was talking about rats. Who was over by the castle gate. Who's the one who gave us the Ashina, way to learn the techniques. You say. I say. So yeah, this is actually a way you can go if you don't want to fight that mid-boss that I fought way back when. You could do it just this way instead. Hey guys, who wants to fight first? Who wants to fight? Shoot, shoot. No! I was hoping that I could somehow eel liver deal with just one of them. I don't care enough. I'm not gonna fight them. I'm a baby. Gotta love me. Big purple eyes and very cuddly. Gonna hit my daddy with a frying pan. Fran. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. Okay, that's all I know lyrically. So let's check out the top of Ashina Castle. What do we see here in my spying glass? Why, it's Emma. She's at Ashina Castle. Emma, what are you doing here? And Genichiro to the left. Genichiro. I think they pronounce it Genichiro as opposed to Genichiro. Like, it's like Genichiro. I got like Italian. Genichiro. And then there's Kudo. Kudos, Kudo. No. How did I mess up? They'll never hear me. I am ninja.
How is grandfather?
Lord Ishin is. It's a wonder he is still with us. A miracle.
Is that so?
Don't have to be so disappointed.
Divine heir, I'll ask you once more. Accept me into your immortal oath.
I cannot do that, Lord Genichiro.
I was right. He said Genichiro. Well, this is the English
Your
dub.
victory that day means nothing.
So, and your dub means
He
nothing.
will risk his life to take me home. For he is my shinobi.
My lord, I have come for you. This will only take a moment.
I like how he takes out his sword all the time by first getting it, using the thumb to pop it out a little
Let's
bit.
see. For as long as you are alive, the dragon's blood can never be mine.
Guess what, Genichiro? Battle Showdown Part 2. How about that? Oh.
Face me.
Okay.
Shinobi, I didn't think I'd see you again.
What? I was pressing R1, it didn't swing. Seriously, this is actually starting to really bug me with this. Genichiro. Oh, shoot, damn it. Can't screw those up, man. Shoot. Oh, let me heal up, actually. Oh, no, no, no. Crap. Gee. Wow, that was so dumb. I just lost so much from that. Boo. God, this boss is supposed to be so easy. Doing bad against him makes me angry. You know what happens when I get angry, Genichiro? I use a pellet. And then pray that you don't fucking shoot me. Alright. Let's get back to the actual battle at hand. It all started poorly with my one attack that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Timed those out perfectly for no reason. Oh. I actually dodged forward that time. He just happened to be at my side, but I did dodge forward. Yeah, so you're supposed to be aggressive with them. I'm just doing really poorly, so. Oh my god, I'm doing so poorly against him. I might even die against his first form. Or phase, whatever. Man, that was just disgusting. I am disgusted with myself.
I'm not finished yet. Shinobi of the Divine Air.
You sure? I mean, you don't want it? Alright. Yo, why do you need resurrection when you clearly just resurrected? Just saying, bro. Oh, are you backed up in a corner? Okay, I'm gonna use that opportunity to heal, and then hopefully start actually fighting him correctly. Which is to say, aggressive as hell. No. Better aggression. Better aggression. When did I get so bad at him? This is actually making me frustrated. Nope, jump. Okay, I really think there's an input delay now. Like, I'm starting to really feel like I'm pressing buttons that aren't functioning properly. And I know it's gonna sound like complaining, but that's just the way I feel. Yeah, so that last one sometimes is good to jump over. But then again, if it does screw up your, if he does knock you over, at least you get your stance back, so. Whatevs. Alright, I was like, I'm dashing in if that doesn't work. I swear to God. Oh, Genichiro, you are dead.
Impressive, shinobi of the divine air. You deserve better. Would you not answer to a different lord?
Heresy.
Heresy, you say? If it is for the sake of preserving Ashina, I will seize any manner of heretical strength. I will endure any burden. Behold the lightning of Tomoe.
I'm beholding. You thought he only had 2 forms, but it turns out he has 3. Form of Tomoe. And lightning. Remember, we were learning about how to counter that, so that's going to be important here. Oh, shoot. I just assumed he was going to start with that type of attack. And that lightning attack. Oh, fucking... I thought I jumped, but... I did jump, but I was late. No. No. No, no, no. Bad Genichiro. Oh, shoot. I didn't know what that attack was going to be at first, so I was like, what is he doing there? Oh, jump, jump, jump. Oh, well. Fine. I would like to get one of the counters on him just because it feels good to get. Ha! Jump. Ah, fuck. Yeah, because I was in the middle of attacking, so I wasn't able to jump. Okay, that's cool. Like, the fact that I'm almost out of Estus or... Come on! That shows I'm actually doing really poor against him, even though I haven't... Shit. I tried to dash into him, but I pressed jump by accident. Okay, I'm jumping, and I'm counting. Okay. Okay, cool game. That's cool.
The power of the dragon's blood. That will kill you as many times
That's
as it
very
takes.
cool game. I love when it does that. I don't understand with the counter, because I jumped in the air, right? I thought I did exactly what you're supposed to do. I jumped in the air and I was pressing R1. So I don't know what else I could have done properly for that. And sometimes it does that, and sometimes it counters, and I don't know if I'm just pressing R1 at the wrong time. I'm kind of mashing it there because I'm like, because I genuinely don't know. I wanted to hit him with 1 lightning strike. 1! Come on! Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm purposely trying not to kill him because I wanted to hit that lightning strike on him. But now I'm about to lose, so... Oh shit, I should have dashed into him. That would have been the end of him. Just disappointed in myself. Really. Just disappointed. This is a victory. But a hollow victory. It's a very hollow victory. I don't feel good about myself. Memory, Genichiro. As the code dictates, the wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina because he killed me and took my arm. Blood Smoke Ninjutsu. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. Life or death struggles define a shinobi for whom a kill is a source of strength. So this is a new technique that we've learned, which are ninjutsus. So after you backstab somebody, that's when you can activate them, as it was telling us there.
You were victorious, I see.
Are you?
I mean you no harm. Shinobi of the divine Lord Genichiro, is this the rejuvenating waters?
This is playing the voice actress for Emma was saying Genichiro, but then Kuro was saying Genichiro. So I'll have to listen to the Japanese ones to really find out.
This land is everything to me. For her sake, I will shed humanity itself.
Red eyes!
Resurrection.
Yes. And Indeed. So long.
All right, so a lot going on there with Genichiro, or Genichiro, whatever the pronunciation that they want is. But first, let's find out as the game tells us. Enhance my attack power once again by confronting Genichiro. Born a peasant, Genichiro, or whatever. Now I'm starting to say it that way instead of Genichiro, which I think is the correct way. Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tomoe. Such heresy may be the key to saving her. And saving her would seem to be Ashina specifically. Since, as we know, it's on the brink of war and all of that. Especially with Ishin being all sick and shit.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my master's orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Ishin Ashina. I am a doctor in the service of Lord Ishin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Ishin has no desire to use the power of the dragon's heritage. That is why he...
He tried to help Lord Kuro escape Ashina.
Correct.
The message I found in the well, that was your doing?
Also correct. My duties have concluded. But there's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs.
So it sounds like her whole duty was basically just to lead me to Genichiro to, who had taken Kuro captive. And get rid of him, which now we've done. So Kuro is no longer a captive.
There's someone I think Lord Kuro...
Okay, let's go talk to Kuro. And get yet another one of these. Wow, I'm finding so many just in a row. So, yeah, Kuro's room. Cool. Kuro.
I have come for you, my lord.
Yes, you did well to come here.
Let us go. We must leave Ashina.
Wolf, my blood. The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying. The same goes for you.
Yes, my lord.
I wished to save you. I'm sure that I would do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation. The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men to the point that they no longer live as men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage. Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
No. Obey the Iron Code, protect Kuro. You know, what's weird is, I swear to God, every time I played, obey the Iron Code, protect Kuro is the top option and not the bottom option. I'm surprised that... What the hell is going on? I'm really confused right now.
I cannot. To protect you, the divine heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to me.
How many times have you died and come back
I'm
to
wrong.
life for my sake? 2, 3 times? Or perhaps a number so large that it cannot be counted?
As it was for the purpose of defending my lord, the number does...
Hold on, I want to do that again.
I cannot protect you.
Damn it!
That was the duty.
Okay, so if you'd said help Kuro at the start, he just says to himself, I can't do it, I have to obey the Iron Code. So he won't help, that's all he says. And I wanted to get that bit of dialogue, but I screwed up.
I cannot put that...
How many 2, 3 times? Or perhaps a number so large that it cannot be counted?
Maybe
As
5
it was
times.
for the purpose of defending my lord, the number does not matter.
I
Of
do
full
not
deaths,
wish
I mean.
to bind you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of immortality.
As you wish.
Thank you, loyal wolf. If we are seeking to sever the immortal ties, I know a good place to start. Wolf, look at this.
Immortal Severance Text. A book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old. The binding is torn and several pages are missing. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary, and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm. Fountainhead Palace, which we've been hearing a lot about now, especially with Mibu Village and everything, and the Fountainhead in general. So, yeah.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the divine realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the divine realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look.
No.
Wolf.
Fine. Okay.
Is there something special about
Smells like Sakura.
I'm told that long ago, there was another divine heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together.
Okay.
Now, as to how we begin our search, I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the divine realm. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach the divine realm, might we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Ishin. If anyone knows the answer, it is him. Wolf, come with me.
Okay, so Lord Takeru is actually going to be a really important figure here. Super important. So anytime he's mentioned, bear that in mind with Lord Takeru. Same with Tomoe, actually. She's also important.
Lord Ishin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers. However, the path to his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof. There's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi, but I imagine that won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow their smoke signals, you should be able to reach Lord Ishin, and you can use this window to reach the roof.
Okay, so... we're going to go back to that room where I found Ishin's note. I mean, if you hadn't found it before, it's just following these Nightjar signals. So the Nightjar Shinobi are basically followers of Ishin, is what we're finding out here, if we hadn't already found that out. Which courtyard is this? Oh, it's the guy with the lance. Okay, it's by the old grave. So here you go, where I found Ishin's note. That's it. So here's Ishin. Oh, it's not here right now. Okay, so there's going to be something hanging up at some point over there that's fun to notice. I'll put it that way.
About the Divine Heir's life,
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You earned it. Take it.
Unrefined sake. This class sake is one of Ishin Ashina's favorite. It has a rich, full-bodied flavor. On the other hand, it has a reputation for getting one too drunk too quickly.
My grandson, Genichiro, was bewitched by the rejuvenating waters. You did well to put a stop to that for me. You have my thanks.
I merely followed the code my father taught me.
Ah, the Iron Code of the Shinobi. I see. So you're the son of Owl. That boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro? So what do you wish to know?
Okay, so the reason that you were surprised there is, if you recall, the guy who was wearing the Tengu mask and the Tengu outfit, he's the one who coined the term Sekiro for you, and he's the only one who's been calling you Sekiro, which again, Ro means wolf, Seki is like half of something essentially, so it's like that's like the one-armed wolf thing, basically. It's like, not that it would mean exactly that necessarily, but that's like his phrase for you, so that implies that, well, obviously. So this Ishin is the Tengu. That's the point. And over there, hanging on the wall, sometimes you'll actually see his Tengu outfit.
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The mortal blade. If you had such a weapon, it may be the key to what you are after.
The mortal blade?
With it, you could kill one who cannot die through normal means.
One who cannot die.
The infested, I believe they are called. I have not seen one before, but it said you could stab them through the heart, or remove their head, and they wouldn't die. If the stories are true, they'd surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the mortal blade.
We've actually seen monsters like that, essentially, with the infested, you know, that we were seeing up in Senpo Temple.
It may be the key to what with it. You could kill those who...
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to see what he said again.
Where is this mortal blade?
I've heard it's held in Senpo Temple. However, they say the mortal blade cannot be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of the meaning. It's just hearsay. The gates to that temple are closed now, though. Who knows what those degenerates are doing shut away up there in the mountains. There aren't any decent roads leading there.
Okay, so basically we need to go to Senpo Temple.
You're leaving, Sekiro. Severing immortality. That will be quite the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
I don't think he has anything else.
Sekiro, what is it you wish to learn? You're leaving another...
Okay, so that's what we get from Ishin for the time being. And yeah, so Ishin, if you recall, too, that's the guy who we saw in the intro, who staged the coup, who is the entire reason that this is going on, this whole... or I should say that Ashina won.
So, you've met with Lord Ishin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think that Lord Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment?
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters. I'm sure you saw it for yourself. The rejuvenating sediment grants great resilience in one's flesh. One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else. My mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of it, probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
I did.
And?
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help you've given me.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good. I've carried out my lord's orders, so I will stay here in the castle. Come and speak to me whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor.
Whoa, new waifu. Thanks, Emma. Let's give you some drinks. Let's get you drunk. Which actually I will do at some point.
Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord... Goodbye.
Okay, so you mentioned Dojun. Oh, here's gonna tell me about ninjutsu. Anyways. Dojun. Dojun. Oh, Dosaku. For some reason... Oh, so Dojun, my last disciple. Even if I die, the research must continue. Finish the procedure for Ashina's sake. So Dojun, although this time it was with a U, and this is what's confusing me, is I swear, I think the translation isn't great. But I think that Dojun is the same guy that we saw in the dungeon that she was referring to just there. So that we'll use in a second. Before you talk to him, you'll only get this bit of dialogue if you open it before you talk to him, I've discovered. Because we heard him sneezing and all that, or coughing. Not sneezing, but coughing. Is it raining out there?
The bolt was too heavy for me to move.
Think nothing of it.
I mean, I know it's snowing, but I saw some weird artifacting. Gunfort Shrine Key. The key to a shrine deep within Gunfort. The gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be opened. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. This elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. Again, we've been keep on hearing about the Okami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at a great range. What's that outfit there? Huh. I should probably pay more attention to this stuff in this room, actually, in the library. Just thought it was a bunch of books, but now there's an outfit too.
This dust is awful.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Ishin?
I did. He said the mortal blade. It could be the key to severing immortality.
The mortal blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpo Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead. It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
Alright, so there's Lord Takeru mentioned again. Let's show him this Sakura droplet, actually.
My lord, this is for you.
Could this be? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf, if you so desire, I can use this Sakura droplet to assist you.
Oh, that's interesting. Why would Lady Butterfly have that? I didn't even notice that before. Okay, so Lord Takeru was essentially the Kudo before Kudo, so he had the dragon's heritage before Kudo. So he's a super important figure that we're going to be hearing a lot about. But yeah, so apparently the Sakura droplet is left when someone's oath is ended, which would be like my oath ended. If my oath ended, let's say like somehow I figure out a way to do immortal severance, which was essentially killing Kudo. My oath would be ended, and that's saying that a Sakura droplet would be what's left, is essentially what that's implying.
My lord's oath is all I need.
I understand, but don't refuse it to spare my feelings. If you feel it is necessary, do not hesitate to ask.
At least that's what it seemed like that was saying to me.
Wolf, I can use the...
My lord...
So I'm going to keep it for the time being, and you'll see why in a bit.
A flower.
First, read this.
A note from Kudo written by Takeru, former heir of the dragon's heritage. So there we go. It said right there that he was the former heir of the dragon's heritage before Kudo. It is said that relatives of Tomoe, once again we're hearing about her, once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower.
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. It appears to be one component of the fountainhead aroma.
A place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. Perhaps in a deep valley?
Yes, indeed. The sunken valley may be the place. The fountainhead waters should flow into there.
Where is this sunken valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the sunken valley is just below that place. There's no proper path down there, but a man of your talent could navigate it.
So yeah, that's where this gun fort is. I've already gone through all that.
My lord, this is for you.
This is a document written by one who sought the fountainhead aroma.
I see.
It says there's a fragrant stone in some sacred village, but I've never heard of such a village.
In a sacred village.
What is it, Wolf? What is that strangely shaped rock you hold? Is that the fragrant stone of the fountainhead?
My lord, this stone appeared to have been enshrined.
Yes. It is just as the book described.
Yes. There was also an inscription, a sweetly scented bridal offering, written on the altar.
Bridal? What sort of place was this?
It was in a cave, beyond a door made of solid rock.
In that case, where was the wedding procession headed? No way to know, I guess.
Sweetly scented. Lord Kuro, that place might be the gateway to the divine realm.
I see. Sweetly scented. Meaning wrapped in the fountainhead incense. That is what it might be referring to.
I didn't mean to give him the rock just yet. I hope I didn't, because there's like an info packet that I think he gives you.
Oh, that's right. That door marked with the outline. Lord, I haven't
whatever.
but see.
Shinobi shortcut. That's what he's talking about, which I'll show off in a second. I think he wanted me to... Well, he didn't say it, but...
I see you've gathered. Keep up the good... Ah, I meant to ask.
There we go.
Did you notice the lingering scent in the incense burner?
So, yeah. So that's... I just wanted to go to the incense burner, because if you do, you find out it smells like sakura flowers.
I did. The smell was reminiscent of sawdust, but also it smelled faintly of sakura flowers.
Oh, so you smelled it too. I felt the scent was much like sakura flowers, but slightly different. What is it, Wolf?
That scent, it reminds me of something.
You've smelled it before.
I believe so, but I can't remember where.
Now that you mention it, Lady Emma said that once long ago, there was a sakura tree to the rear of the castle. Perhaps that is relevant to our search.
So, I have a working theory that I need to... As I'm working on this lore video, because I still haven't finished it. This is Friday night now that I'm recording. Last night was the Thursday night one. So this is my second episode of the night. But anyways, I have a working theory that the way that the divine air might work is similar to... in Thailand or Tibet, or would it be Thailand? I think Tibet. The what's his name? It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna look it up while I'm talking to Emma.
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
The sakura tree behind the castle.
You mean the Everblossom? It is a sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought from his homeland.
So it's a sakura tree from the divine realm.
Yes, it's quite a mysterious one at that. It was constantly in bloom, even outside of spring. However, the Everblossom no longer exists. It withered away.
Why?
There was a person who cut off a branch and took the flowers from the tree. Without its flowers, the Everblossom was unable to survive. Eventually, the entire tree was lost. Master Wolf, it looked your breath.
Okay, so what I was thinking of was the Dalai Lama, and it's Tibet. So I was thinking, like, so when the Dalai Lama dies, it's like the Dalai Lama is then reborn into a new person. So I think that the dragon heritage might work similar to the Dalai Lama. That's the working theory that I'm going with at the moment.
I asked Lady Emma about the sakura tree.
You did? What did she say?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Takeru brought it here from the divine realm, but it has withered away. and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the Everblossom and stole off with it.
Who would do such a thing? What's lost is lost. Finding a stolen tree branch? We have no information to go on. Let us gather what we can for the aroma first.
As you wish.
Okay, so hold on, let's see if there's anything else.
I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead. Keep up the good...
Man, I really thought he gave you something about that stone. But
Oh, that door marked Lord...
yeah, okay, so cool. Let's use this. And if you recall right at the beginning, I was showing you guys near the dilapidated temple, there's this shortcut, you know? Bam! Back at that shortcut by the dilapidated temple. What do you know? Not that, honestly, it's all that important, but because you can warp. So honestly, there's really not much point to this. But I guess that would tell you how Emma went back and forth so quickly. I guess that would be like, maybe she used it, huh? Eh? And it's a shinobi door that only shinobis know how to use. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we have a couple of options for where I could go now. I could go down the gun fort. Actually, before I do that, let's go to the Great Serpent Shrine. The Great Serpent Shrine, because there should be something new over there, I believe. And I do want to check Ashina Castle for some lore stuff that might or might not happen yet. And now that I have money, I also want to buy something from the Ashina Castle. The guy who sells the fan. Ah, cool. Okay, so you see, this is actually pretty important that the Shadow's dead. And Lord Takeru's here, wearing his full Tengu mask. I think it's only one Shadow that he killed, though. From the Interior Ministry. Oh, there's another dead one over there. So 3 dead ones. So 3 more dead Shadows from the Interior Ministry. At the very least. So that's like 7 death count for him. And I've killed a couple myself, like a few.
Ah, Sekiro.
Who are?
Ministry rats. They find a way in through every crack and crevice. There's always more of them to kill. By the way, Sekiro, have you mastered any secret techniques?
Yes.
Yes, it seems you have. Sekiro, you really have a knack for killing. Wonderful. Here's your reward. Take it.
The Mushin Esoteric Text, a unique text of the legendary Ashina Mushin compound style. Young Ishin would stop at nothing in his lust for power, and this single-minded search for strength ended in him taking Ashina for his own. This is the result of combining techniques from the styles he encountered. This drive defined Ishin's achievements, and as such, the text will never be finished.
Certainly.
Sekiro, I know you...
Are you all right?
I'll enjoy the air up here for a little while longer. Go, Sekiro. Go, Sekiro.
Okay, so the way to get this, actually let me go ahead and look at my skill tree here, is if you master any of these final arts. You don't have to do the full skill tree, just the final art. If you get one of these final arts there, that's how you unlock the Mushin arts. Now, I don't think they're that important to learn because it just costs so many skill points to get these ones. So these 4 techniques right here that you can see are just the final techniques from all these skill trees. So you can see I've already gotten one of them now, which is Shadow Rush, all the way over here. And that's why this one's showing up. But yeah, to master any of these, and this one costs 6, so they're all pretty expensive. You have to master at least 2. Like you can see that this one is whatever this technique is in Shadow Rush, unless you get that one. This technique is Shadow Rush and this. This technique is this technique and this technique. So, yeah, like I said, I don't think they're that important. Was this one the one I wanted or this one? This is the one I wanted, Flowing Water, so I'll keep on saving up my stuff. And how much money do I have now? 749. Oh, not nearly enough to buy the fan, unfortunately. Still want to go back to Ashina Castle to check one more thing. Let's go to Kudo's room. I want to see where Emma's at and if she's moved around or not. Because there's some eavesdropping that you can do. And some of it's just interesting. Some of it doesn't matter for, like, progression. Some of it is super important for progression in terms of secret stuff, but you can't do quite yet. But I want to see if some other eavesdropping stuff happens. But yeah, there is some eavesdrop stuff that you have to do before a certain point in the game, but you can't do quite yet. So Emma's in here and Kudo's in there, so no eavesdropping. All right. I guess I will go to the possible routes. I'm actually going to go to Senpo Temple first. And we're going to go to the main hall. And I would fast cut it, but I'm going to make you guys sit through this loading screen with me. How about that? But yeah, so a lot of important lore stuff that we're finding out now in terms of the background and story. Or I don't know if you would call it lore because it's just straight story. But I guess Takeru is sort of lore more than story. All right, so that guy that we were talking to before who gave us the text is gone. And at this point, he will be gone, period. So if you mix getting the text, there's another spot you can find where there's a pool of water before. And if you dive down into the pool of water, that's how you get it. But if we walk over here towards, I think this is like an incense burner. We can inspect this now, which we couldn't do before. Oh, there's something I wanted to do before doing this, but oh well. It's not a big deal. I was just curious. So for Kotaro's storyline, you can, if you spirit him away, the place that he ends up is where I'm going right now. And I wanted to see, I've never spirited him away before this point. I wanted to see, what happens if you spirit him away before this point? I was really curious, and that's why I wanted to go buy the fan. That's what it was. And I kind of blanked out on why I wanted to buy the fan so bad right now. Well, it doesn't matter that much. If only I hadn't died to that stupid monster I helped create. Monkey see? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
One of the panels is empty.
Aw, monkey with glasses. There are a lot of monkeys in this game. And this one's farting purple goop out. A 5-pronged bell made of aged bronze can be used repeatedly. When rung, monkeys and wolves alike are returned to their initial states. However, a monkey caught in the folding stream will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. So let's find out about all these. Hey, where are the monkeys? So there's the orange one right there. And a green one.
Yet another who is lost in the halls of illusion. I believe you are on a mission and wish to leave this place.
Yes.
Then you must defeat the monkeys depicted on the panels at the hall entrance. Once you have done so, the divine child's voice will reach you. The monkey, he has...
Okay, so the purple monkey is the sing... I don't need to listen to all these. Orange is the speaking monkey.
The monkey...
green is the hearing monkey. So they all have different ways to sneak up on them. The orange is the easiest to sneak up on. The purple
the monkey
is seeing, so you have to be somewhere where it's dark to sneak up on him. And then the green one has really good hearing, so you have to fuck with his hearing.
I do not wish to leave the halls of illusion. It is usually quiet here, which means it is near to nirvana in its own way. At least, that is how it feels to me. Oh yes. By the way, there was once someone who, like you, was on a mission. I believe he chased the monkeys for a while, but everything here eventually went silent. I pray that you succeed.
Does he have anything else?
Is there something I will tell you?
I don't think there's anything else you can say.
There was one.
Yeah. So that's actually important a little bit what he's saying about the guy in the mission. At least the implication that I took from it. No! I was hoping so much that I would at least get the orange one. Alright, so... I thought the green one would just end up right there, but whatever. So this is actually considered a boss. So if you are struggling... Oh, there we go. I actually got the orange one. Nice. Alright, cool. Okay, so... Hold on. So see that these purple steps that are going this way? That actually indicates there's a monkey. So there's actually an invisible one. And that's what the purple steps will help you with. Trying to find this invisible one. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Whatever. So, like, the more monkeys you kill, the more of these steps that you see. So, yeah, that'll just, like, eventually you'll be able to find it a little bit easier. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. So, opening up this makes it darker, so it's easier to kill one of the monkeys. So, there's, like, little things like this. Yeah, so the first time that I went here, it took me so long to find the invisible one just because I didn't know that there was an invisible one. And then one time I got lucky and just accidentally hit him while I was trying to kill one of these guys. But the invisible one, I believe, is the one who makes these purple monkeys. But yeah, anyways. The hearing one usually... Wait, which one is this? What? So usually the purple one hangs up out over here by the bell. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so there's the hearing one right there. So the hearing one, if you ring this bell, I actually think this is one of the easiest ones to catch because he usually goes over here. And yeah, once he does, it's just like, that's it for him. You ring the bell, he starts going crazy because he heard it too much, and you stick a blade in his chest, and that's it. But yeah, so if you're having trouble with this game too, like, this is one of the better bosses to fight earlier on, because this counts as a boss, and you'll get an attack power for beating it. If the sing monkey goes up here, this is a really easy way to kill the singing monkey. But it looks like he's not up here. So where the hell is the singing monkey? I'm glad I killed that orange one so fast though, because the orange one drives me crazy sometimes, because he'll hang up on here, on the roof here, and that's kind of annoying when he does. Okay, where? Oh, is that the invisible one? Or is that the hearing one? I think that's the invisible one. Okay, so he just hopped in here. Purple kimono. Which one is that? Is that the sing one? Because sometimes the sing one will go here. There's a way to check, which is by going to the entrance, and you can see which ones you've killed. I guess yeah, that's got to be the sing one, because the invisible one's not wearing a kimono. But now it'll be easier to find because I think he also has more steps at this point. Yeah, so after you beat them, they start facing their back against the wall like that. Okay, whatever. Let's go in here. I think the purple one might actually follow you. I don't know. When I was running around, I saw his footsteps. There we go. There's his footsteps. I guess they were green. I was looking at the wrong color. So, yeah, that's a shinobi execution. And I think the invisible one's the person that he was talking about, the guy. I think that's the indication and the hint there, is that the person just went missing and he actually turned into another monkey.
Please, forgive them. They only sought to keep me hidden. However, it seems it was not meant to be. Close your eyes. Let us meet at the inner sanctum.
But who that? Who that talking to me? Ah, it's a ghost. It's a ghostly ghost. And yeah, here we open up a new area. The inner sanctum. This is actually part of Senpo Temple that we couldn't access before. That was a locked door. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Such views. Such pretty. Well, guys, I'm almost at the end of this Let's Play, and I ended it on a boss! How about that? A really hard boss. The Falling Stream Monkeys guarded the Hall of Illusions and befriended the Divine Child of Rejuvenation. And we get Puppeteer Ninjutsu, which is actually important for secret ending stuff. So this one makes it so if you backstab death blow an enemy, you can make someone your puppet. So yeah, puppet moves on behalf of its master, etc., and it's just a fun one too in general. Because then that's how you get friends. That's how you make friends. So let's go ahead and enhance our attack power. The halls of illusions lie on the threshold betwixt life and death. Departed souls of the divine children drift and sway, taking shelter in the monkeys of the temple. Such is why the divine child of rejuvenation speaks of them as friends. So we're gonna find out a lot more about this. The departed souls of the divine children. That's gonna actually come to be kind of important here. But look at that, even more attack power now. I'm so strong, but I got no money. I got no money from all this stuff I've been doing. So look, it's Kudo. Just kidding. It's a female who looks just like Kudo. The female version of Kudo. It's a divine air thing. Don't worry about it.
Why do you seek this place?
I seek the mortal blade.
Do you know of the blade that cannot be drawn?
Yes.
It is so called, for not one who has drawn it has ever survived. Yet you still wish to attempt this.
Nah.
If you have any doubt, I urge you to rethink this decision. The blade has claimed the lives of many.
I've actually never tried that option, so I wanted to see what it said.
It is so called, yet you...
Listen, I just come back to life. It doesn't matter.
I do.
I see. Very well.
What do I care? This is like Breath of the Wild, drawing the Master Sword. Except for that now I have a trick to myself.
If you are prepared, you may gaze upon the blade.
Ooh. Blade. It's Wesley Snipes in person. Look at that. I'm picking up Wesley Snipes. It's just a sword. What are you talking about? Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Why is it, I wonder? Are they not loath to die? How are you?
I'm back.
Your eye. I see. You carry the curse of the dragon's heritage.
She
The
calls it a
mortal
curse.
blade, without question. I accept its power.
Mortal Blade, an Odachi capable of slaying the Undying. Its crimson blade will take the life of any who dares draw it. Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this weapon, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Long concealed within Senpo Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, Gracious Gift of Tears.
I see you serve the divine heir of the dragon's heritage.
Yes.
Why do you seek the mortal blade?
I wish to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm to sever the ties of immortality.
I see. I have read about this. I have read there is a way to sever the dragon's heritage. Which means the divine heir begrudges the power of the dragon's heritage.
That's right.
How strange fate can be. I am one of the children of the rejuvenating waters, created by those who would stop at nothing to achieve immortality. My false dragon's blood was created by man.
Children. So there are many of you.
I am the only one who survived the process. The others are laid to rest here.
I see.
I do not know if it is right to sever the ties of immortality, but the dragon's heritage undeniably corrupts the lives of men. and I share the heir's feelings about that truth. Shinobi of the Divine Heir, I have decided to assist you. Please, hold out your hand.
What?
Bless us with bountiful harvest.
Alright, so the rice stuff's actually going to be important for one of the secret endings. So, even in falsehood, the power of the dragon's blood brings a bountiful harvest. Rice is precious, the flavor grows richer with each bite, and is sure to raise one's spirits.
This is... rice?
There you are. Rice is a precious thing. It tastes better the more you eat it, and restores one's vigor. Shinobi of the you are what?
Alright, so I can also present her the Sekiro droplet, and I wanted to see what she said because I forgot.
Do you know what this is?
I believe it is known as a Sakura droplet. I have heard that when the immortal oath of the dragon's heritage is broken, a Sakura droplet is produced in its stead.
So this too represents the power of the dragon's heritage.
Yes. Shinobi of the Divine, should you say...
So she's saying the same stuff. God, it's so interesting. So this will give you another resurrection part at the bottom left, so there's no reason not to.
Alright, please close your eyes.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't matter who you do it with as far as I know.
This Sakura droplet
I just want to see if she said anything different.
bring you strength.
But yeah, man, that's so interesting to me.
I
That
humbly
Lady
accept.
Butterfly had it.
There.
It makes me wonder things, like, I'm starting to question if she's actually Tomoe.
You can open your eyes.
But that can't be. But maybe it is. No, it definitely isn't. That's not the...
Understood.
Well, I don't want to say why I think that's possible yet, because we don't know much about Tomoe yet, but as we learn more about her, I'll talk about it.
It appears the Sakura droplet's power now resides within you. I am glad I could be of assistance.
I give you my thanks.
It's just such an important connection, or interesting connection.
I apologize. The rice...
So yeah, so essentially if you eat rice or give it
Farewell,
to
may the
somebody,
harvest-
that's how you get rid of your rice. And then you actually want to go through your rice for a while to progress her storyline. And I'll give her an infested chapter in a little bit, but first I want to get through the rice stuff. So before I wrap up this episode, which I'm about to do, I want to show off the Mortal Blade stuff, which I got. I don't think there's any items behind here, but let me double check. Oh, there is. Whoops. Pellets. Great. So to show the power, the sweet power of the Mortal Blade, let's go to some of those guys who were invincible before, who I couldn't kill. If you remember them, the Senpo priests. And what do you know? How convenient. There happens to be one right here and here. So I killed him, but now I have to kill him again. And yeah, that's how you actually get rid of it and kill this the Senpo priest. Man, it's lucky. I'm actually getting lucky that those are counting as stealth kills with him. But yeah, so that's how you actually kill them. So there you go. The Mortal Blade killing the infested right there. And I'm getting some money, so that's nice. Actually gonna kill all of these guys. Nice. Yeah, the centipede ones are kind of difficult to deal with. I guess I had gotten all the items, huh? Well, let's kill these guys, and then that'll wrap it up for me for this episode. So, yeah, I killed 2 bosses again. So, 2 episodes, 2 bosses. Or, sorry, 2 episodes where I killed 2 bosses each episode. How about them apples, son? I mean, let's not... I'm sure one of them was, like, a super easy boss. But, hey, who's paying attention to that? Sure, the monkeys are, like, practically not a boss, but whatever. Hey, why? I'm in your poison. Ugh. Your stupid vomit. Well, I need to get rid of you for real. There we go. Mortal Blade. You also get a new technique that I think can be pretty good for getting it, which is the Mortal Draw. Cost Spirit Emblems 3, but if you run out of Spirit Emblems, you can still do it. And I found that it goes through some enemies who have high defense pretty well. But, oh, actually, I don't need this one anymore. I'm going to still equip Shadow Rush, since I like my Shadow Rush. Alright guys, that's actually going to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. And I still don't have enough skill points to get the skill that I wanted. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Later guys. Peace.